Hi everybody, this is Christophe from France. I'm very happy today because we will do something unbelievable. We will install this new accelerator, the AppleSqueezers from Nick from Netherlands, into Apple2GS Stealth 2E. So let's see. I received my beautiful little blue box. So I removed the label with my address because this is not very necessary for this presentation. Now let's open the box. We need to first remove it. As you can see, it's sent into a very secure package, and of course with all the information needed for the customs. Here we go. Inside, different things. The first one, a welcome letter. So some information about how to install the AppleSqueezers, and as we can see, it's a very short process. And we have additional points on the other side. A protection, and we have something interesting here under protection. Here, this is something that you need to be careful and not forget, because it can be very useful in some cases. We will keep it on side for the moment. And of course we can see that the box is very well secure for the card. Now here we go, just open it, and we have the beast, the AppleSqueezer by itself. So as we can see, it's just a card, which is like a sandwich card. And here below the protection, we have where we will replace from the processor inside the machine. So as we can see, the card is in two parts. I don't know if I can open it. Not so easy like this, but for sure we will do another short video about it. So now let's install in the 2GS. Here we go. So this is my Stealth GS. The first thing is to be sure that you will not have any issues with the statics. So remove the power cord, and then after that open the Apple2GS, like Apple2E by the way. And then you have access to the motherboard. You will see that it's a little bit different because you have a connector for the keyboard on the motherboard, and you have also close to the processor, the 65C86, these connectors and this RAM update that is a little bit higher. So that's why we will need to use the socket riser that is provided with the card, but we will see that a little bit later. So now, one of the first things is to remove all the card. I have a VID into this Apple2GS, so I will remove it. Sometimes not very easy. Remove also the memory expansion that is on the right of the Apple2GS, and by the way, you will not need this card anymore because you have memory inside the AppleSqueezer, so no more need of this card. We are ready to go forward. So again, this is a 65C8016. We will need to remove it safely. So you can use a specific tools, or you can use a screwdriver like me, but please be gentle, do it very carefully, because this is great to keep the processor in good shape just in case. So as you can see, this is a classical Apple2GS CPU that we will remove and replace with the AppleSqueezer. So keep it on side. We can see on the motherboard that there is a kind of a model number below the chip, which is A20067B. And this motherboard is one of the first one, so you really need to be careful about it, and you will need to have a specific version of the software of the AppleSqueezers. So now let's go to install the squeezers. As you can see, there is not a lot of space, so we need to raise a little bit the card. Before starting, we will then put the additional socket on the CPU socket. So be sure that you align exactly all the pins, and then after that, when everything is okay, you can push it more firmly on the motherboard, and then you will see that everything which is on the right of the processor now will not be an issue anymore. Don't forget to point the 6 metal points on the back of the Apple II, and then after that you need to align the 40 pins with the socket riser. So be careful, take your time, and normally everything will fit perfectly, and then just click it when everything is in front. And now we are done. Just push a little bit the keyboard, cable, and check again. And now I have my SteelSJS with AppleSqueezer. So I put back the vid HD, and if you have additional cards, you can put them back. Just check about the compatibility of the card with AppleSqueezer. Of course, it's always a nightmare to put back some cards in the system, but okay, let's see, a little effort and it's done. Now the memory board, no, not anymore, because as said, there is the memory into the AppleSqueezers, and now we just need to bring back the enclosure and we are done. So it was a pleasure to do this video, and as always, feel free to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you, bye bye.